Alright guys, she is here. It's time for us to get our hands on Firefly. She ignores enemy weakness, she breaks anyone, she gets an extra turn with her ultimate, she can apply fire weakness to the enemy, she can also cleanse and remove all debuffs from herself. Alright, I'm sold. She's basically a one-man team. What's going on here? In this video, I'm going to give you a full guide on Firefly aka Sam, because this new 5-star destruction character is weird and hard to understand at first. And the ultimate costs 240 energy. What is this? Well, it's not that bad because of her kit. Let me give you the best builds and teams and everything else you'll need to know that I found about her. My name is MisterMen and I welcome you to my channel MisterMen Plays. Let's jump into her kit so you understand how Firefly works. But before that, do you need stellar jades to pull? Use lootbar.gg, they're cheap and safe. With only your ID you can buy primos at discount. I already got a bundle and I saved 15 pounds. Click the link in the description. Alright, her ultimate costs 240 energy. Yeah, you heard me right. But listen up, every time you use her skill she gets 60% energy but loses 40% of her HP. She's the first unit in Honkai Star Rail that actually gives percentage of energy on skill use. She also advances forward 25% after her skill. So as you can see, straight out of the gate, she'll need a team that is skill positive so she can use the skill every time her turn comes up for that extra 60% energy regen and turn advancement. Her talent now. When Firefly drops below 20% HP, her defense shoots up by 40% and effect resistance by 30%. And yes, she'll always be low life and ready to die. Same as in the story. She already died 2 times. And apparently she might die once again. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, so her skill reduces her life by 40%. That's a lot, at least with her talent. She gets back a huge defense buff in exchange. Talent also helps you start a fight with 50% energy if her initial energy out of combat is lower than half. And also, this one line here is also really good and strong. Once you have a full bar of energy, Firefly dispels all debuffs. So basically she can cleanse herself for all her sins. I tried to make a joke there. Anyway, let's talk about the most important part in her kit now. Her ultimate. Firefly's ultimate is so strong, it advances her turn forward by 100% and enhances both her basic attack and skill. On top of that, Firefly gets a bunch of buffs. Check this out. 60% speed buff, weakness efficiency break buff, which means she'll break the enemy faster and she will also do more damage. She also gets 20% break damage buff. The ultimate status will now appear on the bar on your left and the speed is set at 70 speed. So you can see whenever her ultimate is going to finish just by checking your left action bar. Try to get as much speed as possible on Firefly so you can do as many turns as possible before the ultimate timer goes off. Yep. This also means that you will need a very skill positive team so she can use all the skill points available for her skill ability. Or you'll end up doing a single target basic attack instead of a blast. Alright, now let me show you how to apply fire weakness to enemies. Because yes, Firefly can do it. Why not? You can do that with her enhanced skill. This restores 25% HP, applies fire weakness to one enemy, and the damage on the enhanced skill is based off Sam's break effect and it caps at 360%. Best build for Firefly, a bunch of speed and a bunch of break effect. Video done. See you later. No, not really. Let's get back to her kit and let's talk about her traces, because her traces changes everything. One of her traces give her up to 50% super break damage based on her break effect. So basically she can deal super break damage on her own without the Harmony MC. But you need 360% break effect for that 50% super break damage. Right, let's talk about her second trace here, and this is another crazy one. For every 10 of Sam's attack that exceeds 1800, Sam's break effect increases by 0.8%. So let's say here you'll have around 3000 to 3500 attack. From this alone you'll get around 100 to 150% break effect on top of her other break effect. So basically this trace allows you to get more break effect on Firefly without substats or main stats. Pretty crazy if you ask me. So you can get 360% super easy, even 500% with other teammates such as Harmony MC and Ruan Mei. Get ready to deal millions of damage with Firefly, why not? Alright, now for the cherry on top. Her last trace lets Firefly ignore all enemy weaknesses, as long as she is in the ultimate combustion mode. So basically she's our second ACHERON, only that she's a robot. This trace will make Firefly flexible and useful in all content. Another game-breaking character joins the roster. Go pull for it. Break your wallet. And lastly, her technique. She slam dunks enemies, applying fire weakness to all and also dealing damage up to 200% of Sam's attack to all enemies. This technique is very good, and it can also be used in Pure Fiction and Memory of Chaos. Now that you know her kit and you understand what Firefly does, in case you're wondering what to level up first, focus on leveling the ultimate first, then the talent and skill, and lastly the basic attack that probably you'll never use. Now you see why I'm so mega hyped on this character. Let's talk about the build now. Let's see what's the best build for Firefly. For Firefly, you'll need both of the new sets that came up with 2.3. The Iron Cavalry against the Scourge Relic set for extra break effect, defense ignore and super break damage increase, which is exactly what Firefly needs. And the second thing you'll want to farm for her is her planner ornaments. Farm the new Forge of the Kalpani Lantern planners. It gives 6% speed, and we need speed for Firefly, and also 40% break effect against enemy with fire weaknesses. So these planners are basically perfect for Firefly, as she can apply fire weaknesses to basically anyone, and we need both speed and break damage. And break damage increases her super break damage as well, which is absolutely perfect. As for her stats and substats, you'll need attack percentage chest, speed boots, attack percentage sphere, and break effect rope. You don't really need any crit stats on her. Try to aim for 150 or more speed, so you can do as many turns as possible whenever you use her ultimate. And for substats, take speed, break effect, and attack. Let's talk about the light cones now. You can get her the free destruction one from the Herta shop, which probably everyone already has, and it's there from version 1.0. And you can also superimpose it to S5. All you have to do is just naturally play Simulated Universe, get the resources and use it for the light cone. But yeah, if you want to spend a little on her, get her signature light cone. If not, use any of the other destruction light cones that give attack or break effect. Alright, lastly, teams and team building. With Firefly, you'll most likely end up using a break effect focused team. One of them would be Ruan Mei, Firefly, Harmony MC and Gallagher. This maximizes Firefly break damage, and not only, everyone will deal some sort of break damage, and super break of course because of Harmony MC. Gallagher will also deal damage to everyone because Firefly adds fire weaknesses. For a no sustain team, if that's something you're looking for, take out Gallagher and add Bronia or Sparkle. If you don't have Ruan Mei, add Bronia or Aventurine. Alright, amazing. That's everything I have for you for Firefly. I hope this helps, and even more important, good luck pulling, you legend. Subscribe and like the video if it helped. I'll go make another one on Ruan Mei now. Bye bye!